is a good morning. So today I don't think I'm gonna trade. If I do trade, it's gonna be very small leverage, like 2 micros. It's honestly just gonna be me trying to get something small, like a few $100. I don't know, cause I had a big win yesterday and I'm chilling. Also Friday, so it's another thing. I don't really think that there's too much reason to do anything. How price action look? I'm not seeing anything I really like. But I mean, to look at 9:30. What I need now, so I don't really have a good short-term high, like a short-term low. Sorry, there's a price swing here from 840 all the way to 855 that we swept at post 9:30, right? But with all these up close candles back and forth, this isn't really. This wouldn't be. I wouldn't want this to be the price swing. What's up, Omar? Omar, you had a banger stream yesterday. You missed it. I was on voice chat with a bunch of traders from my city, and I faded like half of them. One of the guys that took the trade I took, he got stopped out a little earlier than I did. He had a tighter stop, and then it was just kind of like being able to see. I don't know. I don't know what was going with that. I'm trying to fucking change some of these settings. What the hell? Hold on, give me 1 second. What went down? What's the indicator you forgot? Gone for the opens. Gonna sell. Oh, this is. I don't know, to be honest. It's gotta be. It's this one right here. Wait, yeah. By Josh P. Forms. It's one of these two. The one ICT New York opens. I don't know which one it is. I think it's just the first one. But that's for my second model. And then I also use it for. No, I use it for. I use both these as opens for both my models, but. I don't know. What do you think of the markets today? I'm not sure if I should really trade at all. I am kind of like liking this consolidation. I like how we came down here and we slept all this. And so now I kind of want to see. I honestly think we're just going to keep dumping lower. Like this was consolidation. This is too clean. And then now we've kind of ran up above all this. So people might be breakout trading. We're in a discount, so and we're continuously pushing into the discount, which is really good. I don't really see any reason to come back down here. I'm watching that low right there. So if we get if price wants to come down to, where is it, this low, I want to see what's going to happen, but I think it's going to continue dumping. Long only line doesn't look good. Nah, I wouldn't. Like, it looks like there's a position forming. Ismail, what's up? I don't know about that. Like, you normally I would be excited for longs, but we've swept both sides of this consolidation. So like, you know, this, I don't know if you're talking about longs, Ismail, or not, but this consolidation right here, like, I would not, because we swept the high and the low, I would not want to. I'd assume we just continue going lower, like manipulation distribution. So this could be a pullback for shorts right now. It's not my model, so I'm not gonna take it. Really, I think it'll reach higher. We'll see. I was what? Oh my god. Bro, I swear to God, I gotta just stop looking at the Dow. It just pisses me off every time. Like, these are so inefficient markets. You know what's crazy? Everything is so overpriced, and there's so much. There's something called active and passive investing. Passive investing is strategies that are built for the long run, where banks buy with no thought of what they're buying. And an active is managing a lot of selling, sometimes short-term buying, and, you know, looking at what's actually happening and making decisions off that. It's active investing. So there's a lot more passive investing going on right now than active investing, and this is from people, because people see the price of goods go up so much, their only option is to invest it into the market, and I mean that creates a bubble. We're seeing that bubble.
Hello?
Right now. Yo, what's up?
Yo, you caught them shorts, bro. I caught a fat trade.
What do you mean?
Look at the trades GC. I'm still in it. But yo, you were right, bro. I should have been tripping yesterday.
No, you shouldn't though. Yeah, we talked about it. We had talked about it. You said you weren't tripping when you got out.
Yeah, I kind of like yo. I wasn't like, bro. I wasn't tripping, but I was tripping. You know?
I think in your head you wanted to win, but you weren't. You were telling yourself you're okay with it losing and still going your way, but you didn't expect it to happen. But in reality, you weren't okay with that.
You said what?
Like, when you got stopped in your head, you were okay with getting stopped, but you really weren't. Like, you didn't accept the risk that you had on.
Yeah. Yo, it's not. It's just I didn't want to get stopped. I
No,
really
I know.
wanted to win.
Everyone's like that. Like, money is like food and water, bro. If your boss said, I'm only gonna feed you when I want, like, you're gonna want to do some fuck shit. It's understandable, but you gotta change the way you think.
Yeah, 100%.
You gotta let them be the
How do
bitches.
you think?
Me, the market. I'm the market's bitch. That's how I think. I'll let the market be rough with me, slap me around, do whatever it wants to me.
Fresh. I like your mentality, though. Really.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo, fam, I have an issue though,
Yeah.
bro. Basically, I'm supposed to pass this evaluation by Monday, or I get a rebuild, and I'm only $600 away, but I just hit a banger trade. What should I do?
I mean, how much is the rebill?
It's like it's like $80, but yo,
It's eighty
like
dollars.
I have $80, but like like I'm not trying to spend that again on like the same account. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? That's a pair of pants.
You said what?
That's a pair of pants.
That's a pair of pants?
Yeah. Why are you tripping over $80?
Yeah, it's not that. It's just I've been on this account for like a month, and just paying again is fucked up. When I
What?
could just get a brand new account for the same
Nah.
price.
But you're 600 away.
Yeah.
The way the funded accounts, like, it's only 80, $60. When I buy a funded, like, I try and full port and pass them in one shot, because if it fails, I'll just pay another 80. Like, I wouldn't sit there and be like scared of paying another 80. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Alright. Alright, bet. Yo, to be honest, bro, yo, you should try out. I think you just there's Alpha Futures. It's a good prop for you. Should look, check him out. For take profit trader.
Oh, I heard of them. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright, could I just get a medium price for Lola? Yeah. Thank you. Right. Thank you.
This guy trading while driving.
But yeah, LP, I'm actually outside right now. When I go back home, I'll join back the call.
Alright, yeah, don't trade while driving, bro.
Yeah, no, no, no. I wasn't trading.
Alright, alright. Nah, funny guy. But yeah, I did actually short up here. Not on my live though. My friend. So my friend texted me this morning. This is hilarious, actually. You won't be able to hear what he said, but no, actually, maybe you could. Uh, yeah, okay. I think y'all can hear this. Mm.
As last time, dog. I feel like I was dreaming about this shit, bro. And then I wake up and I'm like, bro, you know what? Let's get in. If anything, I'm gonna get out at 2370. Uh, yeah,
What?
23,725, right? At least there. I'm begging. At least it goes there and then I'm out. Either that or I'm gonna see where it goes and then I'll get out from there.
He said he had a dream. This shit just came to him. And then I responded with the video.
Bro, it's the same thing as last time, dog.
And I just went short. As he was saying that shit. Like, I don't know, it's funny. But he was my indicator. And yes, like, I swear to God, whenever I see something that works for me, my model, and the market goes ahead and they're against me, bro, it works like, oh my God, it works so nicely. I'm not hitting on everyone, but like, I didn't see any reason to buy today. Just Asia just starts dumping lower. London, we have a consolidation, manipulation. We've been dumping lower all day. Like, it just makes sense that we could continue dumping. So that's why I was like, I seen the 8:30 news manipulate higher above the consolidation, and I'm just like, yeah, like, we want to clean up this liquidity. I think it's Omar. You said it's one of those days to stay beneath midnight all day. Like, no, I think we were dumping. I think we were going to take a shit. And for those that might be watching are like, oh, why aren't you short this with your real money? Because it's not the model. Like, I'm not trading to make money. I'm trading to follow the rules. That's the difference between me and that guy that just joined the voice chat. This guy yesterday was just trying to win. He wasn't trying to lose. And just now he's down 600. He's not following the rules. He's trading win to make money. You know, that guy is $600 away. The thing is, if he passes it, I think then he has to go to another payout. So, like, why hurry to pass it? You know, it's an extra day. It's not that big of a deal. You're still gonna. It's not like you're gonna make your money. You still have to get a payout after that. So you might as well focus on following the rules. I was actually very convicted. It'd go higher after taking consolidation lows. I don't like conviction. I don't like conviction because I think every time I see people get super convicted and fall in love with a bias, not almost always, but most of the time, it fails. Like, when I see something that looks like it works, you don't see me be like, oh my god, yeah, put all the money on this. Like, no, I'm like, yeah, okay, this looks good. You should do this. Like, Tuesday, I gave a signal to my girl, and I just kind of told her, like, yeah, just, this is my model. This could work. I said this could work, but I'm not saying like, oh, yeah, it's gonna work. Like, no, I'm completely aware that I could lose money. When I say this could work, yeah, it could work. It could not. I'm okay with taking the risk of losing that money. But a lot of people say they're okay with taking the risk, but they're really not. And it came down to this low here. This is London low. I see we have 4 viewers in here. Hello, everyone. So how's everybody doing? Get some ice out. Some ice for the viewers. I don't know if it's even gonna look shiny on the camera, but it's my star ring. And I have this piece. It's a tennis chain. And I got the G-Shock. The G-Shock. Very simple but stylish watch. All white G-Shock. When I seen this watch at the airport, it was a toll-free store. Pay no taxes. I was buying some Hennessy, and then I seen the watch, and I'm just like, right away, I just knew. I think everyone should get a G-Shock. There's a little light button so I can see the time. So yeah, see how it's stuck down here? Like, I want it to kind of consolidate a little bit before continuing lower. That would be good. And then if I don't see anything, well, actually, I'm gonna keep it here. I'm gonna backtest at the same time. So I've been backtesting Bitcoin for my new model that I've been trading. I think I was on May. did much. Let me see that. I think I did March. I was backtesting this year, yeah. Oh no, I didn't even do February. What the hell? No, I did. Oh wow, again, I didn't do February. What the heck? No way. Okay. Well then I have to do February. And that would be MBTG. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna continue dumping, which is good. And then I'm not worried about this low. This is like a very large wick from earnings, kind of like whiplash. I'm worried about that low. You know, actually, what's crazy is Nvidia had positive earnings. Market went down off Nvidia, and then now we've manipulated higher, and we're going down. This is proof that banks are in this, or some people know shit before other people do, and the selling has started before the public is aware. 23,434. Yeah, we could. Yeah, I want to see this low. I don't care about this low. I'm not marking that out, but I want to see these lows around here. I'm looking at this current low right now. Almost for sure. Yeah, it's good. I thought you were bullish though. You were saying you're bullish. I'm spamming the heart emoji. Nice. I appreciate the like on the video too, if you don't mind. Encourages me. Oh yeah, I remember I backtested it, but I didn't log it. Fuck. Okay. I was until my condition got disproven. What was your thinking before you got into the trade? February 5th. February 5th. What's the L? Okay, that was it. I had my eyes on low resistance on the daily, and I was speculating that a daily down close candle would hold us higher. Oh, this one right here? Yeah. What I don't like about this chart is you kind of have the consolidation. Like you have a down close candle, up close candle, back down close candle. So it's like accumulating. And if you take off the wicks, you don't have that move lower down there, so maybe it looks a bit more bullish because of this wick moving into this fair value gap. But this is a completely balanced price range here. So should this gap though. So the fact that it came all the way up here, it closed above the gap, and is now all the way back down to the daily close or the daily open, it's just, I think it's just telling us obviously that, and we have been seeing weakness ever since, you know, the summer. We had a slowdown over the summer, and we started to see weakness. At the same time, everything is super overpriced in terms of like PE ratios, the VIX. The VIX is like crazy. Every time the VIX usually goes to 16, we usually get a pullback, like 20% pullback. But it's been underneath 16 for so long. It's literally reached 14. So, like, it's gonna have to spike up. I think when the VIX goes up, this usually is like it's like the market crashes, right? So I don't know what happened in April. We didn't have a crash in April. What the hell? Oh my god. So even though the VIX went up like crazy, like if another COVID happened, it didn't go up that crazy, but it still went up quite a lot. We only really got 2 down close days. So I mean, this could just be people piling in and big money slowly releasing their positions. I think that's what's happening, but it's, you know, not looking good. I think we're in for a bumpy ride. A 10 to 20% correction could be like, yeah, I mean, that could bring us back down to a discount. I want to see that, but we need to see more volatility. It's not looking, it's just been super inefficient for the whole summer, June, July. I want to see more candles looking like this. Alright, taking out the low of the day. So now I've got some targets over here and these bodies. I think we're at least going to come down to the bodies, and then we'll probably start to see more consolidation, maybe pullbacks. Dow dumped. There you go. Now we're finally back to how it used to be, where the Dow follows the Nasdaq. Hopefully it stays that way. Okay. Cool. What the hell is going on here? Oh, something is up. the dollar, nothing's happening to the dollar. Okay. Bitcoin is crashing. Everything is dumping. I think this is good. This is gonna be a good Q4. Interesting Q4. Or technically we're going to we're started Q3, I think. 8, 9. No, Q4 starts 10, 11, 12 in October. You wanna play Rainbow? Let's do something else. Let's play Rainbow Six Siege. Wait, this one I forgot why. Oh yeah, 15-minute chart. I need to come back to that. Damn, it's just L after L here, huh? That's like the whole month is just L's. Wait, for real? There has to, that was a win. It's okay. This model has a lot of losing streaks. I know that. I'm ready for that. Six. And I gotta go back to this one. Nah, I did everything right. We're good. See how we did for February. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 losses. Holy, I don't believe that. I thought there was a second win. Yeah. February 17th. That's not a loss. What the hell? Put that as a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. February 4th. That's a win. I put that as a loss, so. Alright, say no more. So now we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 losses. 3 and 8. 6, 10 RR. So we up 2 RR for February. So after all these losses, like you're sitting here trading a model. If I had traded this model in February, I would have had 8 losses, with having 4 in a row as my biggest losing streak, and then a win, 3 in a row. So just imagine you taking 4 losses in a row, getting a win, being up now. After those 3 losses, you're still up after just 1 win. Then you take 3 losses in a row, then you take another win, you're up. Like, that's gotta be tough. It is tough. Because, well, it's not tough if you accept the risk. If you accept that you're gonna lose. But most people don't be accepting that. Like Slime Talk, I was talking with him, and he was like, "You're right. I was pressed yesterday. I shouldn't have been mad and stuff." He sees it in the clear things. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, there's no reason to be mad," you know. But then in the moment when he's in the trade and it's happening, and he's not making money off of what he sees, his mind just switches up, and he starts being emotional. He acts irrationally, and it can hurt himself if he's not careful, because in reality he's just not ready to accept that he's gonna lose. nothing really else interesting is going on. I'm just really just dumping. We got to where I wanted to see the bodies. Now we can continue going lower from here. I wouldn't be surprised if we do, but we could just get a slow down, a pullback. And I'm just not gonna really want to stay here and watch all that because I'm not really gonna be trading anything today. So that being said, I'm gonna play some games. I love those people that open up my stream and start hating that I'm playing video games, not locked in. At least I didn't lose money today. I'm still gonna play games. It's usually the people that don't trade though that say those things. They hop into the stream and they're like, "Oh, you're playing games. What are you doing? You're not locked in." They don't get it. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in. And I hope if you watched, you have a good day.